Good evening, my friends. Welcome. This is Elaine, your RN in the garden, and today we are starting off at the Ascot Rainbow in the back. We still have our hellebore blooming, and slowly but surely the plants are becoming alive. I noted some new shoots today. This is supposed to be my peony coming up. So that is definitely great news. Hopefully I'll get a bloom this year. The hostas are also popping up. But I saw Mr. Bunny a few days ago. So I will have to start on my deer and rabbit repellent pretty early. Our hydrangea is leafing up nicely. And you can see the new growth for the hosta. And you can also see digging. So something is already busy out here. And those are the new growth for our hostas. I need to come out and weed, but I'd left the leaf to help to cushion and to soften the blow to these plants because we've been getting some weird weather. It's hot one minute, it's cold the next. And I left the leaves there to help with some protection. That is sedum, so coral bell, and that's the hosta border. We're down at the back garden, and I also got a surprise where I saw the first blooms on my tulip. So a couple tulips have bloomed. A lot of weeds. The plants are coming up, and so are the weeds. The bamboo vine has fallen. And I didn't even know that I had a hosta underneath this artemisia. So it's all the way down there. I'm gonna have to dig that up and maybe divide it. I cut back the rose so it was pruned quite hard. I've never pruned this rose, and I'm gonna treat it as well. Hopefully we have a better looking rose this year. My Nandina, I don't know, maybe something ate the leaves. It's looking quite naked over there. And this is close to our compost bin. I did an additional bin, and I had moved a piece of wood and saw some worms, so I collected those worms and gave them a new place to live inside these bins. I've never known I would have been collecting worms. Still down the back, that's my makeshift potting bench. Our lilac is also leafing out nicely. You can see some nice buds coming up. And the artemisia is putting out some new leaves as well. So I'll chop these off and give those the opportunity to shine. This area, I moved some of the stepping stones, and I created a little stand for my north sign. So I gave it a new home. This is it. When this area is completed, it's a part of the walkway, but it's also where all three walkways meet. So this is what my new stand looks like. I might add a few more blocks to make it a little higher, but I will see. I don't want it too tall, so the wind will topple it. So that's the new stand for the north sign. It was on that black pot stand and I didn't think it did it justice. The rustic patina off it kind of blend. I think I might wash the stepping stones or the pavers. Yeah, because they were on the ground. I think I might wash those off a little and see how it looks. So this is where our new north sign is. I had moved the Eiffel Tower and placed it on the top of that pot stand in our pot garden. This is Quincy, some people call it. It is beautiful. It's all budded up. It's beautiful, but it does not last long. So that's quince in a pot. And this is the new pot bed, the pot garden. The stumps, they're looking nice. I might add some rocks just to create pockets and to hold some of the soil in so the plants can grow. And I will go back over to where I got my little surprise when I came from work this morning, because tulips are blooming. Look at that. Aww. So that was a lovely surprise this morning. There are buds on some of the others. So they're budding up. And I did have that little, it's actually for a candle, but I like the little Chinese or Asian theme that it has going. And remember, we have our lantern. It's sitting over there. Still have not decided exactly where it's gonna go. We also have hyacinths blooming. And this lone tulip is by my hydrangea. This is a nice yellow one as well. There's still a few popping up. There's some at the edge. And I did have some daffodils that I had poked in and around the yard. Ooh, I have a butterfly. Oh my goodness. The daffodils have budded up. I can see some buds down in the tulips. And my hydrangea is leafing out too. It's not a lot to see, but it's waking up slowly. We have new shoots on our Japanese maple. That's it right there, and that's lovely. These were hyacinths I bought. I had them in the house last year, and when they were done blooming, I put them in the garden. So this year they gave me, well, they opened about a couple days ago, and they gave me a wonderful show. So I'll take you in a little closer. And they smell divine. That's the other one. I put it that I placed that wire basket over my aster because my little bunny friends just think this is their salad bar. these are some more tulips at the front. And this one has a nice bud on it. So I'm waiting for you, Mr. Tulip. And other things are waking up too. That's my statue. I will fix it as soon as we get good weather. This is my Deutzia. It has leafed out. I am not sure what this is. It looks like a lamb's ears, but I love the foliage on it. This is my hardy geranium leafing out. And these are the other hyacinths. So those were beautiful colors to the garden. My Artemisia is leafing out nicely as well. And I really don't want to come in and start prancing around because I planted a lot of things last year and I'm looking to see what's gonna come up. Over in this little area there was some foxglove, so hopefully they reseeded themselves. This is a heuchera, and I think I had what was it, daisy or something. This is under the tree where I had some rudbeckia. This is salvia right here, so that's coming back nicely. This is some coreopsis in the pot, but I think I'm gonna put that in the ground and get rid of that pot. And the yarrow is coming back. That's another salvia. And this is my butterfly bush. I had planted some of the daffodils underneath the tree, but I think I will come in and thin out some of those branches. It's a bit of cluster down there. The birds love this tree. This is the one where those little caterpillars would take over, and honestly I start to see them. I'm not gonna let them eat it this year. This year I'm actually gonna put something on it. So they have started. See, they're eating the leaves. There's a cluster of them, and you know when they're there because you start to see some damage. It will flush back out, but it is just annoying. See, they're on that leaf. And they just destroy the leaves. So I will get out here because they're gonna be everywhere, but they do like my euonymus. So garden to do for me is to get my head back on my pouring lady for my fountain. Continue to see what's popping up and protect what's there, hopefully. Because you know, these rabbits, they're quite thugs. They rule the garden. The daylilies are coming up. There should be some Asiatic lilies. Yes, I see them popping up underneath all this growth. If you look all the way down there, you could see one. And I think there's another one here hiding. I have seen a few, they will pop up through the daylilies. This is the larger lily bed. And you can see the hyacinths. Nothing new on this side. On the side border, I did divide some iris and place them on this side border. And I should have Rudbeckia. Then this is my hydrangea. And I'm not sure what I had. Something is coming up, and I am grateful that it decided to visit my garden this year. I'm glad it came back, because that's the thing. You could put a lot of plants in, they don't always come back. This is my other peony. So I am looking forward to these guys. And there's a lot of growth on these. Last year it wasn't so much. See? This, over here, down there. That's my coneflower. And these might be more Asiatic lilies. And this is one of the bloom. It's not. It's only one. Maybe if I had more, it would be a nice little show. This is my rosemary. I think it died, but I'm definitely gonna get another one. And the funny thing is, I think my husband may have poured oil or something, because our grill is right here. And as you know, husbands don't listen. They don't take your stuff. So I think that rosemary is dead, but I'm gonna get another one. Got a little bloom on this, and I'll go ahead too and prune these dead areas off. Another part for garden to do. Remember our winter sowing? These are just dying to get out. And I'm gonna prick them out and put them in pots. So that's another garden to do for me. This one was done at the same time, but I think because this container is clear and this one is opaque, why we have two different outcomes. So those were a part of my winter sowing. I like it, and I will definitely try it again. That is the side border. Moving right along beside the terrace. These are the two humongous azalea bushes, and I can see they've started to bud up. Whenever these are about to explode, trust me, I will have to stay away from this corner because my allergies will go through the roof. At the base, I did add daisies, and they're coming up beautifully. And that's an iris. I had put a piece right here. I wanted some color just right at the bottom. And during the day, I do get a little sun in this corner. So I wanted to add a little pretty vignette down there. So I'll see what the daisies do. Along the border, there's a hosta. I know last year I had one single Asiatic lily that popped up. There is a sedum back there and more hosta. There was a chrysanthemum I placed and I see new growth on it. So this is just off the terrace. That's Elaine Avenue over there. And that's the sedum. So the hosta is popping through. And I do see mint popping up through in this box too. There's the chrysanthemum with new growth. And this is another bloom. That looks pretty. It's just a nice pop of color. And I welcome that in spring any day. That's my stinging nettle in the box. And this is another beauty that welcomed me home this morning. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Isn't that beautiful? More Asiatic lily. And I had ordered some plant labels. This is my little workstation. I was at Aldi and I saw these. I picked up gladiola and dahlia. But this is my plant markers. I ordered these off Amazon.